Well, hey there, guys. How you? Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit your notification buttons. That way you'll know when my videos come through. Take what feels familiar to you or resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. This reading is going to be for the sign Gemini. All right. So let's see what messages are out there for Gemini. Okay, so we have cauldron, containment, symbolic, awakening, herbal kitchen, alchemist, fire, passion. Okay, and then we have hearth, homecoming. Okay, and we have Beltane, fertility. And let's just finish. See if any more come out. Okay. Magic circle, protection. Okay. And the last one, which is hat, power. Okay. So, it looks like someone has had an awakening. They may have been, in the kitchen, just experimenting, doing some things, and it resonated with them. But make sure that you're careful and, just keep it contained. Don't, go all wild with it. I see that you have passion for it. It's like it's burning inside of you. And this may, be something that your, ancestors are celebrating. It was time for you to come on over to that side. And circle of protection, your magic circle. And it feels like you have a garrison of ancestors around you. They're protecting you. And your power. You're a powerful individual. And I get the feeling that they've just been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you to awaken to this. But they do want you to know to, keep it contained. Don't, let it get out of control. Because this is something, it's fertile. It's going to grow. Whatever it is that you're practicing, it has fertility to it. And you're going to grow, well, it's like you're going to just take to it like, fish to water. Okay, and let's see what the tarot or the tarot want to say. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Hold on, guys. I had some card or a card that flew out, so hold on, let me get it. Scoot up here just a bit. So here's the Six of Pentacles. That's your equal give and take reciprocity card. 3 of these. Want to come out. So we have the Knight of Swords. Militant, disciplined individual. Page of Pentacles. Dependable. Someone may be coming, with some type of offering. It may be your ancestors coming to you with an offering. Like you're offering a protection here. Your power, protecting your power. And making it fertile for it to continue to grow. Oh, and the Nine of Pentacles. Attractive, dependable, self-sufficient. This may be an attractive offering that they are, presenting to you. And then here's your Strength card. Confidence, self motivation, courage. They're just needing you to have the confidence, the courage to trust and believe in them. Uh-oh. Give me just a second. Another card. This one flew out. And I really don't like taking these because a lot of the times I don't know how they actually landed because they can be in reverse. Let me scoot back a bit. This chair is kind of high. Okay, so I'm not gonna take that. All right, what other messages do you have for Gemini? Uh-oh. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, and then the Ten of Wands flipped over. I get the feeling that you're kind of hung about this. You know, you're not for sure. You're probably feeling like, why me? Because they chose you. That's why you. You feel as though that this is going to be a burden to you with this Ten of Wands. But they got you. They got you. They just need for you to get this scariness or whatever feeling it is that you're having that's keeping you from doing whatever it is that they're wanting, you to do. Then we have the Fool card. And this is someone who's, I think you're pondering, you're wanting to go ahead and take that leap of faith. But, you're still a little, iffy. And then here's your Two of Swords. See, you need to make up your mind. And you're contemplating, you're trying to figure out which one of those roads you want to take. So you're needing to make your decision. Okay, so I need one more. But y'all know how that goes. I may get more than one because I have to finish. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Intelligent, intellectual, conceals his feelings. I feel that, you're, with you being hung, you know that you need to make this decision. And it's like you're keeping it to yourself. I don't think that you're talking to anyone about this. You're, keeping it concealed because, of course, who's going to want to hear that you're pondering, the idea of practicing some type of magic? And you know that they're going to ridicule you. They're going to try to stop you from doing it. But, a lot of people get hoodoo, voodoo, they give them a bad name. And they, get it mixed up with being evil. These are not evil practices. People make them evil by, practicing evil things with them. Voodoo was meant to heal, protect, to tip the scales of balance when you know that there's injustice. Like, you know that an innocent individual is going to prison for something that they're innocent for, that they didn't do. That's when those crafts are meant to be practiced. All this other stuff that people are doing with them, it's not meant for it. You're not supposed to be practicing evil with those. And these are religions. Voodoo and hoodoo are a religion. So let's finish this out and see if there are any more cards that'll come out. Okay, so none came out. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And you're focused and you're taking your time about this. You're really weighing the pros and cons about practicing this. I suggest that you do some research, read, about whatever craft it is that you're trying to get your feet wet in. So, just do some research. Go to the library, or you can do it on your phone. Google the information, or go to Amazon, get a book about it. Just read and for some of these, I know that you have to be introduced into it. You just can't start practicing a lot of these religions out here. So, just make sure that you do your research, find out what you have to do in order, to practice it. Or I said introduced, I think it is initiated. Yes, you have to be initiated. So let's see what's at when I split the deck. So I get, let's see, the Empress, fertility. And look, we have the fertility card here. Yeah, I see growth here. I do believe that you're going to spread your wings with this. You're going to accomplish a lot with this. And then you have okay, here's the Empress, growth and fertility. Here's your Queen of Pentacles, charitable, down to earth, dependable, financially stable. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And this is a no nonsense queen. See, in my opinion, once you start practicing this, um, it's like no one is going to be able to, tell you what to do. It's like you're not going to take any type of bull crap from anybody. Won't give a hoot about what people think about you, practicing it. Once you start doing it, it won't matter to you. You won't care about what they say. And if they come to you, you're going to eviscerate them. You're going to, where is it? And you're going to have your sword up and you're going to be ready. Mm-hmm. So, and with this herbal kitchen alchemist, I think that they're trying to pull you towards the healing side of things, healing your body. And see, that's what I meant by these are not what people think that they are. Um, these religions weren't meant for evil, they were meant for good. But you know how people are, even with Christians and the Bible. Those Christians will take that Bible and will try to just beat Christianity into people. And that's evil. You know, you're not supposed to do that. You make people, you make God look unattractive. to people who you're trying to recruit. So, yeah, these hoodoo, voodoo, uh, magic, all of that was never meant to be practiced for evil. They were all meant to be practiced for good. But you have your people out there uh, who want power. They want that, the power, the money, the control, all of that. So they abuse the power. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this for the sign Gemini. And as usual, the Empress is hugging, kissing, smiling, and winking at you guys. Guys, I love y'all. And until the next video, stay safe out there.